Coming up, the effects of the sequester hit the White House.
And a teen drug death leads to the arrest of a teacher here in Georgia. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Kirsten Choice.
And I'm Stacy Bush. Due to the sequester budget cuts, the Secret Service is making their own choices to adjust for budget cuts. This past weekend marked the last public tour of the White House available for foreseeable future. By putting agents off of the tour routes, the agency estimates it will save $74,000 a week. The announcement surprised many visitors who were lined up outside the White House only to learn their tours were canceled. Several Republicans have offered to pay for the tours to keep the White House open.
This past weekend, the annual Azalea Festival took place at Drexel Park. Many local businesses showcased their products, plus there were many activities for the whole family to stay entertained. News Valdosta, Marlene Contreras has the story.
The 2013 Valdosta Lounge Azalea Festival was held this past weekend at Drexel Park. Over 150 arts and craft vendors were there, showcasing their unique products. Local businesses came out to promote environmental stewardship. KLVB intern Brittany Daughtry explains ways to get involved in the community.
Well, at events like this, we put out sheets that you can sign up, and we have a volunteer database, and we send out emails and information about all of our upcoming events.
People enjoyed the variety of tasty food that was offered from local vendors. Kids were able to enjoy getting their face painted, among other things, at the Kids Zone that was full of fun activities. There was even a live tiger display by Tiger Stripes Animal Sanctuary. Public Relations Director Amanda Cooper has more on the sanctuary.
Well, Tiger Stripes is a nonprofit organization that helps house animals who have been retired from zoos and shows. And everything is off of donations and the love and care of the Tiger Stripes team.
So if you missed the Azalea Festival this weekend, don't worry, it's held annually. For more information, visit www.azaleafestival.com. With News Valdosta, I'm Marlene Contreras.
A Georgia middle school teacher is being investigated in the drug-induced death of a Barrow County teenager. Emily Smith, a 37-year-old 6th grade math teacher, allegedly sold drugs off campus to an 18-year-old student who died the following day from a drug overdose. Sheriff Judd Smith stated that the teenager had high levels of methadone and Xanax in her system at her time of death. The sheriff's department found the teen's phone and text messages between herself and her teacher arranging for the drug deal the day before. Smith faces multiple charges and is now at home on an $8,000 bond.
Some of the nation's most beloved protected sea animals are dying to record numbers of Florida's coast. Manatees are dying, and Florida state's biologists say that red tide algae blooms are to blame. The manatees eat the blooms, become paralyzed, and drown. Some of the manatees are being rescued and treated at Florida's zoos. As of Friday, the death of the toll of the manatees have reached 149.
North Korea is known for restricting internet contact with the outside world. The country recently launched a new 3G wireless network that is only available to foreigners. Last month, Jean H. Lee became one of the first people to tweet from North Korea. The Associated Press Bureau chief for North and South Korea is the only American news reporter that is granted access to the country. Though foreigners now have access to the faster broadband internet, North Korean residents are still limited to the state-controlled internet services.
Coming up, a new superintendent for the Valdosta City Schools will be sworn in tonight.
And how you can manage the high pollen levels. Stay with us.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. Ooh. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Valdosta State University.
Quality academics.
On campus and online.
caring faculty mentors.
A beautiful campus.
Opportunities for involvement, leadership, and service.
Championship athletics, spirit and pride.
Discover your opportunities. Schedule your visit today.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. There is a special guest speaker coming to the VSU Mass Media building tonight.
Speaker Tom Watson's open lecture has been rescheduled for tonight at 6:15 in the Mass Media Lecture Hall. Watson has worked in several major markets including Los Angeles, Memphis, San Diego, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, and Toronto throughout his radio career. He has been an active consultant, producer, and on-air talent for the radio industry for the past 50 years. The public is invited to attend.
Martin Roche will be officially sworn in as the new superintendent of Valdosta City Schools at the Board of Education meeting. The meeting will be held at 7 p.m. in the superintendent's office on William Street. The public is invited to join and watch the swearing in, but are not required to stay for the entire meeting.
Tonight is the Hope for South Georgia Forum at 6 p.m. in the University Center Magnolia Room. Janice Barakis is coming down from Atlanta to speak about the future on Hope. There is a call for all college and high school students affected by the Hope cuts to attend. The VSU chapter of NAACP, the Student Government Association, and Kappa Alpha Psi are hosting this event.
A woman who is HIV positive had a daughter recently that when tested was positive with the retrovirus. Her physician started a 3-drug antiretroviral treatment process. After a little while, the child stopped coming up positive. This 3-drug process has been around for some time now, but because it is expensive, it has not been commonly used. Until doctors know why and how the little girl responded so well to the treatment, they cannot begin to make claims of a cure.
Springtime blooms are here, and so is that pollen. Those that suffer with allergies or asthma should take extra precautions to keep themselves healthy this spring. Some helpful tips are to keep windows closed at night and to minimize outdoor activities early in the morning. That's because pollen count is often high between 5 and 10 a.m.
Taking a look at your local weather. Today, expect partly sunny skies with a high near 74. Allergy sufferers, beware. The pollen level is high today with a rate at 9.1. Tonight, expect an 80% chance of showers with a low near 52. The skies clear up tomorrow with a high of 65.
Coming up, Vagina Monologues come back to the VSU campus.
And a chorus line hits the stage at Mathis Auditorium tonight. Stay with us.
I got my MBA online at VSU. As a working mom who travels on business, I needed an MBA program that fit my schedule and allowed me to balance both my work and home life. VSU's Web MBA was perfect. I was able to spend time with my family in the evenings and then complete my assignments. My MBA is one of my greatest accomplishments. It was hard work, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. Don't wait. Start your MBA today.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. I'm Kirsten Choice.
And I'm Stacy Bush. South Georgia Medical Center has just received an award being drafted into the Georgia Hospital Association's Hospital Engagement Network Safety Leaders Circle. The hospital received this award for improving the most in patient care during 2012. The award has made SGMC one of the 11 hospitals in Georgia within the circle. In order to receive this award, the hospital had to improve in 10 core issues, and stated by the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services.
For those of you looking to shake off those weekend cobwebs, the VSU Faculty Jazz Combo will perform tonight at 7:30 in Whitehead Auditorium. Part of tonight's program will be 2 compositions from Dave Burbeck. Burbeck is one of jazz's most influential figures, and the VSU faculty will look to honor his passing in late December. Also, the Jazz Combo will perform 2 contemporary compositions from the Israeli saxophonist Shani Nuvav. Tonight's concert is free and open to the public.
This past weekend marked another successful year for the Women and Gender Studies Department as it hosted the annual Vagina Monologues event. I visited VSU's Student Union Theater for more on the story. The Vagina Monologues is an inspiring event that happens at VSU every year. Women and men come together to hear stories from a variety of different women who have written monologues describing their sexual experiences, and is performed by students who reenact the monologues. I spoke with an instructor for Women and Gender Studies, Teresa Palawota, for more information.
Lots of women from 18 to 80 had lots to say about their sexual experiences. Some of them were really happy, some of them were really sad, but all of them wanted someone to know what they went through.
Safe Haven Shelter was also present to inform the public of their involvement in the community with victims of family and domestic violence.
We're a battered women's shelter and rape crisis center. We have a 26-bed shelter for women and children, a new location, and the rape crisis center. We serve anyone that is there's an allegation of sexual assault, sexual abuse. We have a sexual assault response team that meets together at the Haven, and we go through the process of forensic examinations as well as the forensic interview.
After the event, students and local residents were able to purchase pins and t-shirts with different sayings promoting individuality and consensual sex. For more information as to how you can be a part of this empowering experience, you can visit the Women and Gender Studies page on the Valdosta website. With News Valdosta, I'm Stacy Bush.
Let's Talk Wine, an event for wine education, will be held this Wednesday from 6 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. Patrons will learn the language of wine, explore select red and white California wines, and learn about grape varieties. Participants will also get tips on wine selection and food pairings while learning interesting facts about American wine history. For more information, please contact Sue Bailey, VSU's program coordinator.
The Broadway musical A Chorus Line will be performed tonight at 6 p.m. at the Mathis Auditorium. The musical is the winner of 9 Tony Awards, including Best Musical and the Pulitzer Prize for Drama. For a pre-show dinner, please contact the Turner Center prior to the show to make reservations. The show may contain adult language and situations.
Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Kirsten Choice.
And I'm Stacy Bush. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.